Yo, what is going on, guys? My name is Pokepans and welcome to my TCL Season 6 Pokemon Draft Pick video, where I'm going to be going through my draft picks in the order that I picked them, explaining why I added them to the team, what they're hopefully going to bring, and yeah, just sort of talking about the Pokemon that I picked. So if you don't know, a Pokemon Draft League is where a bunch of different Pokemon enthusiasts get together, and each Pokemon is assigned a points value, and there's a draft order which is randomly decided. And you have 110 points to choose between 8 and 11 Pokemon. So basically it's kind of like fantasy football or fantasy league, whatever, where each Pokemon can only be chosen once. So for example, if I first picked Alakazam, nobody else can get that Alakazam then. It's only available on my team. So without further ado, let's get into my picks. Let's do it. Alright, so my first pick, I was actually 5th in the draft order, so 4 Pokemon would have been chosen before I get to choose my first pick, and my first pick was Alolan Marowak. Now this is a fire ghost type. It's brought in with the expansion. All the expansion Pokemon are available to us. This is sort of the new meta of Sword Shield. So my first pick was Marowak Alola. It's really strong right now. It's got the Rock Head ability, doesn't take any recoil damage. If it holds a Thick Club, its attack is doubled, so you can Flare Blitz without any recoil damage. Poltergeist is also an amazing move. It gets access to Swords Dance. It's a really strong Pokemon right now. So that's why I first picked it. It's also really undercosted. It's only 12 points, which is like crazy cheap for me. So that's why I picked that up first. I think it's going to do really well. I think it's maybe the best fire type in the format right now in terms of offensive fire types. So I picked that up first. And yeah, I'm hoping it's going to do really good. So second pick, now I went to the high point Pokemon. We went for Hydreigon, the Dark Dragon type, the first Pokemon in my Dragon Fairy Steel core. Hydreigon's really strong. It can be offensive and it can be defensive. Usually offensive with Life Orb, I think. But yeah, it's got access to Draco Meteor. It's got access to Dark Pulse, Flash Cannon, Flamethrower. It's got great coverage moves. It can hit really hard. It also has good recovery and Roost. So I think it's going to do really well. Obviously, Dragon Dark typing is really good, although it does have a weakness to... It does have a 4 times weakness to Fairy, which is kind of annoying. So we've got to be careful about that. But other than that, I think Hydreigon's going to do really well. Alright, third pick, and this is actually the first repeat pick from my first attempt at TCL. This is the Ferrothorn, the Steel and Grass type. Really bulky in defense, really good hazard setting with Stealth Rocks and Spikes, which are both great. It also has access to Leech Seed, Power Whip, Gyro Ball, Knockoff, Thunder Wave. Like, the utility of this Pokemon is insane. I think it's going to do really well. It can wall certain Pokemon, like, indefinitely with Leech Seed recovery, with Iron Barbs, with Leftovers recovery maybe, or you get it to hold the Rocky Helmet to increase the chip damage. It's just a really solid defensive wall. Alright, and fourth Pokemon, and completing my Dragon Steel Fairy core, we have Azumarill, the Water Fairy Pokemon. This Pokemon can hit really hard. It has access to huge power and Belly Drum, so you can set up a Belly Drum and have massive powered Aqua Jets, massive powered Play Roughs. It also, I think, has access to Knockoff. Like, this Pokemon hits really hard. You can set up. It is also actually pretty good as a special defensive wall if you give it access to Sap Sipper. And it does have access to the Whirlpool Perish Trap combo. So it has access to Perish Song, has access to Whirlpool. You can trap them in with Whirlpool, use Perish Song, switch out before you die, and there's not much they can do about it. So we'll see how that comes along. Alright, fifth pick, and maybe one of the strongest Pokemon on my team. I'm surprised I was able to get this at fifth pick. We have Zeraora, the pure electric type Pokemon. Has massive attack. It's just an incredibly fast, strong Pokemon. I don't know how it got all the way down to fifth pick before I was able to grab it, but I'm really happy that I got this. It has access to a Volt Switch, has access to Plasma Fist, Close Combat, Play Rough. There is not much that outspeeds this in this metagame. It may be the fastest Pokemon apart from possibly Dragapult. But yeah, this Pokemon is really strong. Very happy that I got access to this late on. And yeah, I think this is going to do great. Alright, rounding out my first 6 picks, we have Alakazam. Again, another Pokemon that I was surprised that I was able to grab this late on. Is really strong in this new meta. Incredibly fast, really strong special attack. You can give it access to Choice Specs or like Choice Scarf just to like outspeed literally everything. Has access to, you know, great coverage moves as usual for Alakazam, Psychic, Focus Blast, Shadow Ball. All the good special moves Alakazam basically has access to. And yeah, it can outspeed most Pokemon in this meta, and it just hits so hard if you give it Choice Specs or Life Orb. So I think this guy's going to do really well. It just depends on the team. If the other team has lots of Dark-type Pokemon, maybe I don't bring it, but I can't see myself not wanting to bring this. It's just so fast and so strong. Alright, 7th pick. We have now gone down to the last 3 picks. I actually only picked 9 Pokemon, so this is my 7th pick. We have Mamoswine. Now, Mamoswine actually recently dropped to UU. It was overused, it's now moved down to underused. Don't know why. This guy's an absolute house. Give it Choice Band. It has Choice Band Ice Spear, Choice Band Earthquake, Choice Band Icicle Crash, Choice Band literally physical moves, and it just does so much damage. This guy is an absolute house. Only 13 points as well. A little bit undercosted if you ask me. I think this is a massive, massive pickup for me. Really strong. Another Electric Immunity. We've already got Zeraora for an Electric Immunity. This guy's really good against opposing dragons because Icicle Spear Choice Band is... Ice Shard Choice Band is just like so strong. I think he's going to do great. Alright, my penultimate pick. An odd pick, I think. I think not many people would have expected this Pokemon to show up in Draft League. Toxicroak. Poison fighting type. It's actually really good. I actually really like Toxicroak. Obviously, the fighting moves are really good against Dark types, Steel types, which are like really prevalent in this metagame. Poison is an interesting type. I think Poison is more of a defensive type usually, but I think Toxicroak uses it really well. Offensively, it can be physical or special, which is great. And I do have a sweet spot for that Rain Dance Rain Dance Black Sludge Toxic Protect set. Like, it's just so stally, and there's not many Pokemon that can get through it if they don't have Infiltrator. So I think this guy might be a really clutch, unsuspecting pick. And my last pick, I only had 2 points left, and I noticed that Noctowl was only 2 points. Now, Noctowl is very underrated, I think. It's obviously not a powerhouse, but for 2 points as my last pick, it's a ground type immunity because obviously it's got flying type. It has access to Calm Mind, it has access to Roost, access to Hurricane. It's just so good. I think Noctowl is a very, very strong pickup for only 2 points as my last pick. And I don't think there are many other Pokemon in that points bracket that would be as good as Noctowl. It's just really good if you could able to set up a couple of Calm Minds and then roost off the damage. It's just very, very strong. So that's my full team. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the analysis. Obviously I'm not a pro Pokemon player. I can't give you sort of super in-depth analysis, but I think my speed control is decent with Alakazam and Zeraora. I've got access to potentially a Trick Room team. I don't know if Alakazam can set up Trick Room. Maybe one of these Pokemon can, because I've got a bunch of slow Pokemon as well. My speed tiers are pretty good. Like, I've got fast Pokemon, slow Pokemon, and middling Pokemon. And I think the whole team all around is pretty well-rounded. I don't think I have any repeat types, which is really good. Last time I think I had a few repeat typings. This time, every Pokemon is unique in the terms of their typing, and I'm hoping I'm going to do pretty well. So if you guys have enjoyed this video, please be sure to leave a like, subscribe if you want to see more of these draft videos. I will be doing a video for each of the rounds. I think there's going to be 7 rounds this time, which is quite a lot. There's 8 people in this draft league, including me. And we're playing everybody before we cut to the semifinals and finals. So there'll be 7 draft league videos. I'm going to be doing post commentary on all of them, but I will be doing like a team overview either before or after the battle. I'm not sure which yet, to give you like an in-depth look at my EVs, my moves, and explaining why each Pokemon is doing what it's doing for that battle. So yeah, if you guys have enjoyed, be sure to stick around for more draft videos. Until next time, guys, see you around. Goodbye!